All right, so you made your solution of cobalt, or you took your solution of cobalt chloride that you made, put it in the cuvette.
Put it back in the photospectrometer. Now you can press collect.
Okay, so you push the collect button at the top. And then, all right, so it shows us our reading, right?
Yep. Then we can press stop. Now we can highlight all of our data and put it into Excel. Oops.
Oh, wait, no. You push stop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there
No,
it
I
is.
just pressed the wrong key there.
Okay, so we got it. We pasted it in there. Now what do we do?
Now we can make another graph. Looks like our Spectra in Logger Pro.
Okay, looks good. Let's right-click on that graph and change it from a scatter plot to a scatter line. Does that make sense? So right-click on there, change chart type, and then change it to this one here. There we go. What that does is makes that line a little bit thinner so that when we overlap them, they'll look better. Okay?
Sounds good.
Now, according to the directions, we have to make dilutions of this initial stock solution that we made, right?
Right, and that's real easy. We need to make an 80% dilution. So what's 80% of 3 milliliters? 2.4 milliliters. So just take out 600 or 0.6 milliliters from the cuvette, put it into a waste beaker. Take 0.6 milliliters of deionized water, put it into our sample, shake it up, make sure it's all mixed. Put it back in.
So now it's 80%.
Now it's 80% of the original.
So there's a couple ways that we could have done that, right? We could have made a new sample where we took stock solution. We could have used the dilution equation. Here, do you want to film me giving a little demonstration of the dilution equation? Some of us might not have heard of it at this stage in the game yet, but the dilution equation relates the initial concentration and initial volume to the final concentration and the final volume of the solution. So if I start off with what I call my 100% solution, and I want to know how much I have to have if I want my final concentration to be an 80% solution, and the final volume, we've been working with 3 milliliters, and the lab says 4, but 3 is enough, and, somewhere just as long as it's above the beam of light in the spectrometer. So this, we can solve for X, and we can identify how many milliliters of this, tells us how many milliliters of the 80% we need, and then we have to fill it up to that volume of 3 milliliters to get the final volume of solution that we want. Does that make sense? So there's this to help you find any future concentration. All right, so now that we got the 80% solution in there, the spectra, what do we do with that?
We can, let's collect again.
Okay, we can just erase and continue there, right?
Mm-hmm. Now we have a new spectra, and stop it. Now we can
So how do you highlight these columns?
click on one, press shift, click on the other.
Okay, and then you Control C for copy, okay.
And
So you paste it in there, insert another graph. All right.
this we can,
So you're going to copy it.
and paste it into this graph.
Okay, great.
So now we can see the difference between the two spectra.
All right, so why don't you delete that one that you have extra there, And why don't you show us how to label these 100% and 80% for now. Actually, let's determine the concentration of our, actually you already did that, huh? You determined the concentration of your initial stock and you found that it was 0.06 molar. So we got 0.06 molar. It wasn't quite 0.15 grams, it was a little bit less, but that's close enough because it really doesn't matter just as long as we know exactly what the concentration is. So our concentration was 0.06 molar. So why don't you show them how to label those? So we right click on the screen here, right? Go into select data. There we go. And then we can select the specific series that we want to change. And we can push on edit there. And we can change it to say whatever we want it to say. So this is series 1, it's the blue line. This is going to be our, we don't need to put in 80%. We'll put in 80% of 0.6. Right, get our quick calculator here.
0.48.
0.8 times 0.06, whoops. 0.8 times 0.06, right? 80% of our 0.06, so 0.048. Oh, go ahead and go back in there and 0.048 molar, right? And actually, let's try with 0.048. Some of the Asian countries like to have that 0 in front of there. 0.0480. Oh, I hate that. Go back. Space M. There we go. Molar. Now we can push OK there, and we can change the first series, second series, which is our 0.06 molar. All right, good. Now, the only thing that's not perfect, go ahead and push OK, is that if we scoot this down a little bit, we see how this one, oh no, it's perfect. Yes, the 60 is on top and the 0.048 is on the bottom. Excellent. All right, if we wanted to change those, though, we could, at this point, use this arrow button to shift up and down, and it would change their location in the key. All right, so we're just going to do that for the 60, 40, 20, and 10 percentages, correct?
Right.
Different molarities, different concentrations. All right, so we'll leave you to that, and we'll come back when you get done with that graph, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.